Hey everybody, Todd here. Just a quick video to talk about two things to do when you are preparing a video. One thing you absolutely shouldn't do, one thing you should do, so that your videos are engaging and interesting for your viewers. Now, a lot of people, when they go to do a video, they think, well, I want to be authentic, I want to be real, and I want to be from the heart. And in order for me to do that, I just have to grab my phone or my camera or my laptop, whatever you use to shoot your video. I'm using a GoPro for this video. I just wanted to see how it would work, how it would sound, so I'm using the GoPro, whatever you use. And they think, I just need to wing it. I just need to give it a go, and that's the way I'm going to connect best with people. And in my opinion, they couldn't be more wrong. So that's the first thing. Don't just wing it. Now, there are people out there who are incredible when they do that. And they're a very rare breed. And then there are the rest of us. So there are people who are naturals when they're on the camera, and they have this other level of thinking. I have friends who can do this, and they make me sick. They are really amazing, and they're PhD level thinkers. And I think a lot of that has to do with what they're talking about. They're experts in a particular subject, and because they are so well versed, they can just start and be amazing. And I've shot videos for people like this before, and I'll say, okay, do you need a minute? And this will be the process. They'll say, well, okay, I'm good. And then they will go on for 5, 10, 15 minutes, half hour, and be incredible. Well, for the rest of us, here's my second point. You have to prepare. You have to rehearse. So it doesn't have to be extensive. You don't have to script it all out. In fact, that's probably not a good idea. If you script it out and you're constantly looking at your script and reading what you're saying, you're not going to communicate with your viewers. But if you plan out what you're going to say and you have some bullet points near your camera, or you just focus your thoughts beforehand. So for this video, I had a goal of what I wanted to communicate, and that was 2 main points. One thing not to do, and that is don't just wing it. Because when you just decide, okay, I'm going to be from the heart and I'm going to just start the camera rolling and it's going to be this mind dump, a lot of times that's what it is. And what we don't want is for our viewers to swipe away or click away, or if it's TV, they grab the remote and they're trying to find something else to watch. We want them to be engaged. What's going to happen is you're going to start rambling, and you're going to start bumbling and stumbling, and it's not going to be a good experience for anyone. You want the viewers to continually be engaged. And another thing that's going to happen in that scenario is you're going to not have a focus, you're not going to have a train of thought, and you're going to start resorting to filler words to get that train of thought, to try to regain your focus. And it's going to be ums and uhs and wells and you knows, and that's just not pretty to watch or to listen to. So if you can focus ahead of time, just a little bit of preparation, and that can be just thinking about your video ahead of time. It can be rehearsing your video ahead of time, and you can rehearse it mentally. You can rehearse it out loud. There's nothing wrong with that. I remember the first time I went into a newsroom in college, and all these people were talking to their computer screens. And that was the weirdest thing to me. I thought, what kind of Twilight Zone have I entered? This is so weird. And when I had to start doing that, it was so uncomfortable for me. But now it's natural. And when I am out on a shoot and I have to think through some lines, what I need to say before I go on camera, and I'll be doing that, and I'll be wandering around like the guy you see on the street who talks to himself. Well, that's me. So don't judge that guy. He could be a TV host. And people will wander by and give me weird looks, and I'll just wave. And because I'm just rehearsing my lines. So rehearse out loud. The best way to rehearse is rehearse into the camera and record, and then watch it back. It might be a brilliant take. Go with it. Chances are you might need to do 2 or 3 takes before you get one that you love. But guess what? None of the takes are going to be perfect. You're going to stumble over a word here and there. And you know what? That's perfectly normal. That's perfectly natural. Your viewers will expect that. They will like you more for that. If you are a perfect robot who never messes up, that's not normal. That's not natural. And your viewers will not respect that if you cut out all of those mistakes. Yeah, I messed up right there. Then they're gonna think, okay, there's something weird. And if you have a bunch of jump cuts in your videos, and a lot of people these days, YouTube is just filled, YouTube, Facebook, every social media, filled with jump cuts. People don't even know what jump cuts are. I mean, that was like 101 of video production in college. They taught us about jump cuts. Is jump cut? Well, that's when the frame changes when the frame doesn't change, essentially. Nothing has changed in the frame except the action in the frame. So yeah, I hate it. It's a pet peeve of mine. That's the way people edit their videos. You can do that, but just leave your mistakes in. It's okay. So remember my 2 principles. Don't try to wing it. Do a little preparation, and your videos are going to be much more interesting, much more focused, much more engaging. And then your viewers are going to stick around. They're going to listen to what you say. And then 3rd little point, don't try to be perfect. Nobody is. I've never done a perfect video, and your viewers are going to love it. If you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and look for my Facebook group. It's the Ultimate Camera Confidence Facebook group. Don't try to be perfect. Ultimate Camera Confidence Facebook group. I'll leave a link for that below. And look for my training. I can't speak today. Look for my training on Ultimate Camera Confidence. I will leave a link for that as well. I'm going to stop talking before I can't talk anymore, because this is what I do for a living. Thanks for joining me.